Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I have an amazing app review that I want to do, but I do want to say quickly before I start that this video is sponsored, and I just want to also say that all my opinions and everything else are my own. That doesn't change the way I'm going to review anything. So this app is called MedSmart. I'm going to just explain a little bit about the features and stuff like that before we start, and then I'm going to do a review. I've never actually opened or gone on this app before, so as we set it up, this is going to be my first time kind of looking at it and stuff, but I will go on. I just want to show you guys quickly about the features before we kind of begin. So I've just put the app on just my home screen to begin with, but I'm going to quickly just read a couple of the features, and I also just want to explain a little bit about it before we get into it. And like I said, this will be the first time me actually going into the app. So the basic idea of it is to remind you to take your medications. You can kind of create a medicine cabinet where you can scan like the barcodes and stuff like that of your medications, and I'm going to be doing that today. We're going to try and set everything up, and then obviously you can set the times, stuff like that. So you can add medicines. You can either type in the barcode or scan it, I'm pretty sure. And you can also create profiles for multiple people in your household. So say you live with your grandma or your mum or your dad, and we all know how terrible parents and grandparents are with technology. Well, at least in my family, they wouldn't have a clue how to use the app. So if anyone in your household takes medication as well as yourself, this is a great thing. You can add them as like another person to remind medication for. Like, you can save their name as mom, dad, whatever. It says here that you can switch between the profiles and stuff like that. And then it also says give the medicine a custom name to help you remember it better. So you guys know some medications, if you do take medication, some of them have weird names. So instead of saying the name of the medication, you could just say heart medication or diabetes medication or whatever. You can select ingredients in a medicine that you may be allergic to, and then you can also add your health conditions and stuff like that. You can set up reminders for your medicines. You can set up a group reminder, so say you have a bunch of medications to take at once, you can just set like a reminder for the whole lot. I might be interpreting some of these wrong, but we are going to open up the app in a minute and we'll see. And then it's also got videos, like tutorials on how to work it all, and a load of other things. But apart from that, we're going to crack on and we're going to open up this app. So first time, here we go. I'm so excited. Let me turn our volume on. Oh, I can't have the volume on unfortunately because I am screen recording, so unfortunately I cannot hear what she is saying, but I do know this is giving a brief introduction of how the app works. So we're just going to go ahead and skip that for now, but I'm sure you guys, if you want, you can listen to all the video tutorials. So we're going to create an account. We're going to get started. So I'm just going to go ahead and create my account, and then we'll get started. So before I create the account, I just kind of felt like skipping that video, you know, like I want to show you guys the full extent of it, and obviously it has a lot of video content that explains how to do stuff, and then obviously once you get into the app it will give you step-by-step instructions on how to set it up. But because I don't want to shortchange you, but I can't do it on my phone because one, we already skipped the video, and two, I'm screen recording, so I thought I would download the app on the iPad and I'll show you the video on there. That is the app right here. So I'm just going to open it up and hopefully the video will just start playing.
Building your virtual medicine cabinet, helping you stay in control of your medicines and your health. You can tell us as little or as much as you want. All of your information is stored securely and will never share your details without permission. To get started, simply sign in below and scan your first medicine.
So, and then we're on to the homepage of creating your account. So one, I feel like the video introduction is a really important feature because there's a lot of apps that don't have that. I feel like it's that kind of something special and extra that the developers have added in, which is pretty good in the app if like, in my opinion, especially for an older person, you know, it kind of gives a little bit about how to do it. And also the fact that you guys can download this on iPad and iPhone. It's completely up to you which platform you choose. Okay, so after you've put in your details to create the account, it's just gonna give you basic terms and conditions. Not really gonna go into it, I'm just gonna accept. Okay, for the medicine scanner to work, allow MedSmart to access your camera. So I'm just gonna press OK to that. Okay, and then at the moment, you guys can probably see my little setup. It has got the scanner. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab a couple of different medications and we're gonna scan some and see how it works. So if you are somebody who takes a lot of medication or you suffer with chronic illness, then you probably are on quite a few medications, like myself. These are just a few, but we are going to scan the barcodes and see how it works. I'm actually so excited for this. Like, this is such a good idea. So we're gonna scan the barcode. Well, it seemed to have registered something. Who is this medicine for? So it's for me, and that's my username, but I probably should have just put Amy. So that's for myself, so that worked. And it's come up with Benadryl Allergy Relief 8mg capsules, which is what this is, so that worked. And press next. This is actually really cool. Is this not cool? Anyway guys, any links, all the links to download this app, stuff like that, will all be down below, and I'll link any information that will be relevant as well. Okay, cool. Okay, so now I have to put in my date of birth. A bit more about yourself. So it's obviously trying to establish a background. So this app is currently available in the UK. I'm not sure if it's available in other countries. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure if you can, but I will leave the link. So if you guys click the link and it works, then brilliant. But I know for 100% it works in the UK. And if you're wondering why, like, I have a UK iTunes account, so that's where I downloaded it from, so that's why it's working for me. So female. Next. Everything is correct. Okay, so this is at the point now where you can change the name to anything you want. I'm going to leave it at Benadryl Allergy Relief because for me, I know that's what I use for my mast cell reaction. So next, but some of them, if they have a bit more confusing names, then I might change them. What do you take this medicine for? Okay, so I'm going to put mast cell or MC. Oh, it's probably not going to register. So mast cell disorder. And I'm going to add that to my list, mast cell activation disorder. Next. So now if I add any other medications under that name, I'm sure I'd be able to just put, am I allergic to anything? So these are all the ingredients. That is cool. So these are all the ingredients in the Benadryl. And I am not allergic to any of those, so I'm just going to press next. That is cool. This is in your medicine cabinet. Okay, brilliant. Next. Okay. So we've got how do you feel today? So we're gonna press okay. I'm feeling okay. I'm not feeling great, but I'm feeling okay. Okay. Let me see. Let's add another medication. Let's see how we go. Let's try the next one. Wow, this is so cool. I love the fact that it registers like that. What did we register before? It was the Benadryl, wasn't it? So that is for me. So I'm going to press next. So I'm just going to do this next one, and then I'm going to add a couple more medications, and then we're going to see how it works. Everything is correct. Buscopan. Okay, I'm going to leave it at Buscopan because, again, I'm familiar with all my tablets, but I'm glad that it gives you a name. And it gave an example that you could name it the pink pill. but I know what a Buscopan looks like. But this is much more convenient for someone who maybe struggles to remember their medications or what the pills look like. And next, and it says, what do you take this medicine for? And I take that to help with like pain and cramping associated with gastroparesis. So I'm just going to put gastroenteritis, no, gastroparesis. And I'm going to add that to the list. And I'm going to press next. And then again, it's probably going to ask me, it's going to list the ingredients. I'm just going to quickly flick through them. And no, I'm not allergic to any of those, so next. Okay, so at the moment we've got 2 medications added into my cabinet. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to add a couple more. And then we're going to see how it works. So I got about halfway through my meds and I've just stopped there just because I just, you know, I don't want to be here forever. I will continue and add the rest later, but we've done a fair and a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've put 8 things on there so far. I think that's enough to be getting on with. So the next thing, below add another medicine, it says your allergies. So I'm just gonna put in my current allergies or intolerances. So I don't know how you spell this. It's antibiotics. I might just put antibiotics. Antibiotics. I'm gonna add another. IV. Sorry, I'm not really how you spell that. I have a thing here of it. I'm allergic to IV cyclizine. Not allergic, it's more of an intolerance. I just have really bad reactions when I have it through my IV. It makes me feel very unwell, so I'm just going to put those in there. Right, I'm done adding. I might just press done. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say set up a reminder. Not for Benadryl, because that's something I don't take it all the time, like it's not a set dose. But the ones that are set doses that I take at a certain time every day, I'm going to press set up a reminder. Okay, so Buscopan, I take that 3 times a day. So 3 times. Repeat every day. Oh, no, every day. Next. Start date. So confused. 16th, is that today, the 16th of December? Yes, it is. I'm going to adjust the times because I don't necessarily get up that early. I usually take my first doses probably around 10 o'clock and I take 2 tablets. And then I'd probably take my next dosage around 1 or 2 usually, yeah. And again, I take 2 tablets. And then I normally take my last dosage around, move that down a bit, usually between 6 and 7. I'll say around 6 o'clock I usually take it. And I take 2 tablets, so confirm reminder. I'm excited. Tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'm going to film vlog style and we're going to go through an average day and we're going to see how the alerts work and how the reminders work. Brilliant. And then we'll go back to medicine cabinet. Okay, so now you can see that it's got the reminder there. So now we're going to go ahead and set up the next one. So metoclopramide, set up reminder. So again, I take this 3 times a day. So 3 times. Repeat every day. Yep. Start date. It's today, why not? Okay, so again we're going to set the times for the same. 10 o'clock. And I take 2 tablets because I take 20 milligrams. 2 o'clock. Where are you? 2. And I take 2 tablets. And then again at 6. And I take 2 tablets. And confirm reminders. So 10, 2 and 6, they're the times. Now it's going to get a little bit different when I keep going through, because some medications, for example my bisoprolol, I take twice a day. So set up reminder, so I take it twice, hang on, 2 times for every day, start today. So again we take it at 10, and I take 1 tablet, and then I take the next one at my lunchtime meds, but that's usually because I take my morning ones not boom straight in the morning. I usually take about 9ish, 10ish, so because that's usually when I wake up, and then I take 1. Confirm. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to finish setting up the rest that I take every day, and then we are going to take a look around the app and see what other features there are, and then I will give you guys my like little conclusion. But I'm really excited. The thing that I've really liked about this is because I've tried using other medication alert apps, and the problem that I found is trying to register a medication. It's like, oh, you have to type in the name, the dosage, and it doesn't necessarily make it easy for you, where this is literally you scan the barcode, it's already got up the medication name, the dosage, and all you have to put in is how many tablets you take. It's a lot more simpler, and it's a lot more easy for someone who takes a lot of medication like myself. So that's like the immediate thing that I love so far. Okay, so now that I have basically filled out majority of them, the only 2 that I didn't do was Benadryl and Difflam spray, because they're 2 that I take if I need. But I've still got them in my medicine cabinet anyway, and then if it becomes like a period, sometimes I get flares up where my tube aggravates my throat, and I'll take regular doses of something, and if that happens then I can adjust it on there to alert me to take it. Now we're just going to have a little kind of faff around, and we're going to see what other features there are. I'm just going to turn up my brightness because I can't really see my screen. Okay, so we're going to click on alerts. It says unresolved. Let's have a look. Welcome to MedSmart. Keep all your medicines safe in your own virtual medicine cabinet, or use our smart reminders to keep you on track for taking them. The notification center flags up an allergy or intolerance you may have to a medicine and suggests ways you can resolve it. Oh, that's okay, that's good. Okay, so if you were put on a new medication, and obviously the app lists or goes into the medication, it kind of lists the ingredients, and then if there's something that you have an intolerance to and it's in the medication, it will flag up and let you know, whether it's like an antibiotic or whatever it is. So we go home, let's have a look at reminders. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so this is your planner, I guess. So it's got at 10 AM 6 reminders view, and then it's got here all the tablets that I've listed at the moment and how much to take and what the milligrams are. Let's have information. Okay, so you can put if you've taken it, or if you're going to reschedule it, or skip that medicine if you've been told to skip it. I know sometimes if you get put on certain medications like antibiotics, they might say don't take this medication while you're taking your antibiotics. So in that case you could skip it or reschedule it for whenever. That's cool. Yeah, and then I only have 1 medication to take, and that's sleep at 10 PM. That's roughly when I take my inhaler literally right before I go to bed. So that's cool. I wonder if it actually will alert you, like come up as a like notification. Edit profile, your name. If this is gonna come up for me or not. Okay, so I'm gonna edit my name, and I'm just gonna put that as Amy instead of, I thought you had to pick like a username. My birthday, my blood type is A positive. Done. Postcode, don't need that. Wake up time, roughly 10. I usually go to bed around midnight, usually most nights. So that's good that it sets your period of when you're awake as well. Profile updated. Okay, let's go back. We've gone on that ad. What have we got? Health conditions. Ooh. Current health conditions. Now this is a section that is probably going to be very important. So here we go. NJ tube pain. That was just what I listed as my Difflam spray. Now I'm just going to write any other conditions that I have that I haven't already listed. So sometimes it does have on there, like it had POTS, it knew what that was, and it's got here Ehlers-Danlos syndrome as an option, so we're going to add that. I'm trying to think what other diagnoses I have. Heart. I can't spell. We'll add that. What else have we got? Ooh, SVT. I don't know if that would be saved as supraventricular tachycardia, but I don't think that's on there. Right, I'm done adding. I think that we'll leave it at that for now. And I think that is pretty much it. It's very simple and easy to use. It's not complicated. It's not got loads of little tabs everywhere. It's just got your main home screen. I don't know why I'm showing you. You have it up on the screen. It's got your main home screen. It's hi Amy, you know, your gender, your blood type, the medication you're on, your allergies. Then you go to alerts, anything that it's alerting you of. Reminders, then that's pretty much just your schedule of what you're taking. And then you've just got like your settings where you can manage stuff and edit stuff, and then obviously the add section where you've got reminders, medications, health conditions, and then your intolerances and allergies. Oh, okay, so here, and then it's got reminder, and then it's got a list of the medications that you haven't set reminders for, so that's an easier way to access it rather than trying to scroll through your medications. But that is pretty much it for the demo. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple in my opinion. It's quite straightforward. It's literally take a picture of the medication, you just scan the barcode, and then you just basically set your reminder of when you take it, and it will alert you. It should alert you. Should give you notifications. And the also thing that I forgot to mention earlier is that a couple of my medications didn't actually scan because they weren't registered on the app, and although that's unfortunate, it doesn't bother me too much because my pills are all in like a container, so when it reminds me to take them, all the rest of the pills that aren't necessarily on the app are in the container, so I don't have to worry too much. But with that said, the developers are constantly adding new medications, new conditions, like diagnoses, stuff like that, so you don't have to worry like if your condition isn't on there or if your medication isn't on there. Don't freak out, like they're constantly updating it, so most likely, you know, as this app kicks off a bit more, there'll be a much wide variety, but it does have a lot on there, and it does have diagnoses and conditions that I didn't even think would be on there, like my POTS and my Ehlers-Danlos and stuff like that. Another quick thing that I want to mention before I forget is earlier when I was saying about it's good for anyone else, like, you know, I could put my mum on there, my grandma, whatever, but more importantly, for a parent who has a child that has to take medication, whether it's for, you know, asthma, epilepsy, diabetes, literally anything, it is perfect for any dependence that you may have. So if you have a child that is dependent on you, obviously, you know, they're off out playing, running around, they're not going to remember to take medication. And, you know, if you're a busy parent, you have a busy lifestyle, you're not necessarily going to remember either. You obviously got a lot going on sometimes, and I mean, that happens to me. I mean, I don't have any dependents, but I definitely get distracted, so I couldn't imagine having a child. So, like, as extra responsibility, so that is perfect. You know, you're busy, you know, making dinner or whatever, and then it comes up on the phone, an alert to say take your medication. You're like, oh yeah. And then it's like, you know, you go get it, give it to your son, daughter, you know, or whoever your dependent is. But yeah, that's a major feature. It's not just for yourself, it can be for anyone. Like, you can manage other people, you don't have to be ill yourself, and it's especially perfect for parents who have kids, and especially if you're very busy. So that's something that I kind of forgot to mention too. So what I'm gonna do today is, now I'm going to go about my day, and we are going to see how the app notifies us, and we're gonna see what happens, how it works, how it goes. I'm so excited, so excited guys. So let's go start the day. So I'm just gonna go onto the app, and it says it's time to take your medicines, marked as taken so we can help keep you on track. So I have my evening meds, it's the last compartment, so I'm just gonna take them like that on my hand, and I'm gonna take them. And because I start my feed at 6, I've also plugged in my feed, so that's kind of reminding me to do that as well. So now let's have a look. This is like the first alert we've got, so let's see. Okay, so we've done that, and then I'm just gonna mark it as, let's take 2 at 6, so I've taken 2 of those as taken. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go through and mark all of them as taken, and then it's ready for tomorrow morning then. So done. So it's going to come up now with all the medications I had to take at 6. So we're just going to press done for all of them, or taken. And now, as you can see, everything has been reset back. So to 10 AM, 10 AM, 10 AM, 10 AM. So as long as you mark that it's been taken, and then it also gives you the option, and I can't do it with that one. Let's go to this one, because I still have to take this one. So you can skip it if you don't want to take that dose, or you can reschedule it for a later time or whatever. And I haven't taken this one yet because I take this one at 10 o'clock. But as you can see, guys, so that's how the notification system works. Hey guys, so I'm about to head to bed in a minute, but I've got my final notification for the day from MedSmart. So I'm gonna just basically show my meds, but I just want to show you guys the alert again, just so you guys can get a feel of how this app works. So it says MedSmart reminder, it's time to take your medicines, mark as taken so that we can keep you on track. So I'm going to take my inhaler. I did go ahead and change the time with the inhaler just a little bit, so because I thought it was a little bit late, because usually I do take it with my evening meds or just after, so I actually ended up changing it to 8:30 that I take that. But I'm going to get ready for bed in a bit, like the next probably half an hour or so. But anyway, I'm going to take that med, and yeah, that's basically how the app works, guys. It just alerts you as as if you got a text or whatever it is. It will just bing, and you check it and it's like, oh yeah, I gotta take my meds. So very, very helpful. So guys, after testing the app out, I thought it was brilliant. I thought the reminders, the way it comes up as a notification so you don't forget, and I obviously carried around my little pill container, so it's easy for me to just go, oh yeah, medication. And I think it's better to get into a routine of taking it at a particular time every single day. And the setup of it was so easy. It's easy to edit things if you need to stop taking the medication. Yeah, I'm really, really impressed. I think it's a brilliant app, and it's definitely something that I'm going to use. And obviously, like, you know, I have my phone with me all the time. I'm a very active person on social media, so it was very, very easy for me. It wasn't like a hassle, like, oh, my phone, like, you know, I always have my phone in my pocket, so I'm out doing something and it alerts me and I'm like, oh yeah, medication. And I think it's actually better to try and, like I said, get into a routine, like better on your body to be taking that medication at the exact time every day, because a lot of days it's not that I forget, it's more of, oh, I've got to take my medication, I might take it a couple hours later, or I might wake up earlier. But I think definitely this is going to help me get into a routine. I definitely think this is something that will help a lot of you out there. I think it's a brilliant app. So like I said, there will be links down below so you guys can go download it. I'm so sorry if it's not available in your country, but I know that the developers are trying to get it not released in other countries, but I know they're trying to get it to work in other countries and stuff like that. But if you live in a different country and you have access to an English iTunes account, feel free to log into that account and download it, because I'm in Australia and it works brilliantly for me. It's just the kind of downloading the app itself, but once you have it, it works fine no matter where you are. Yeah, so all in all, I think it's an amazing app. But yeah, guys, let me know if you are in the UK or you have access to a UK iTunes account. Go ahead and download the app and let me know what you think, and if you think that it helps you. I'd love to hear your feedback. But yeah, I guess that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, feel free to download the app, and let me know what you think. But if you did enjoy this video, please do give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. And a huge thank you to MedSmart for sponsoring this video. But thank you so much, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in my next video.